The diagram shows a ballet dancer dancing on the point P of her right foot with her left leg extended. The arrow labeled X represents the weight of the whole of her body apart from her legs. Add a second vector to the diagram to represent the weight of her extended left leg. Label this arrow Y. Okay, so we have to just add a vector that would represent the weight of her left leg. So weight will always be acting straight down. This is Y. We also have to add a third arrow labeled Z to represent the weight of her right leg. So weight of her right leg will be acting straight down. So this is Z. Next, with reference to the relative sizes and positions of these forces, explain how this situation illustrates the principle of moments. You may be awarded a mark for the clarity of your answer. Okay, now if you remember moments, the first thing while you're solving a problem on moment is to figure out which point is the pivot point, right? In this case, this P is the pivot point. So this is our axis, kind of. About this axis, we have two forces. Actually, three forces are acting, but any forces that are acting along you don't have to count these to calculate moments. So we have two forces. We have this force Y acting down, and this will be the moment arm for this force. And we have another force X, for which the moment arm is relatively small, right? Now, this force Y, this will produce a clockwise torque, and this force X will produce a counterclockwise torque about this point P. So in order for these torques to balance, they must be equal. Now we know that weight of the whole body is a bit greater than weight of the leg, right? So this force must be greater. We know that X is a little bit greater, not a little bit, maybe a little more. It will be greater than the weight of the leg Y. But at the same time, the moment arm for Y is greater than the moment arm for X. Let's call it Rx and R sub Y. So torque is defined as moment arm cross force. So you can explain this in very clear points that although weight of the body is more than weight of the leg, but at the same time, moment arm for the leg is a little bit greater than moment arm for the body. So that makes both anti-clockwise torque and clockwise torque equal, and that's how this ballet dancer is balancing her body about this pivot P.